All right, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Call of Duty video. We have found the third relic in Black Ops 7 Zombies Curse Mode. If you've been following my videos up to this point, you should have all three of the relics in the top row, which will put you in tier 1 of Curse Mode. It gives you access to gold armor plates, which is probably super useful in the boss fight. In order to unlock this, you are going to need Ether Shroud, and make sure you are in a game of Curse Mode. You are basically looking for different Mr. Peak stalls around the map, and I'm going to show you guys all the different locations. The thing is, you can only see these Mr. Peak stalls if you are in Ether Shroud, so make sure to keep that in mind. One more thing before we get into it, actually, the first 9 Mr. Peaks I'm going to show you guys do spawn in at the beginning of the game. You can find these immediately, and the last one at the diner spawns in only at round 20 or later, just like the other relics. The first Mr. Peaks can be found in the Janus Tower spawn room on top of the entrance that takes you to the lake. In order to collect all the different Mr. Peaks, you are going to need the Wonder Weapon. You just shoot the Wonder Weapon at Mr. Peaks and then reload, and it will bring Mr. Peaks to you, and you will collect it. The next Mr. Peaks can be found at the farm area on the side of the silo. This is probably the easiest one to grab. The next Mr. Peaks can be found under the boat. This one is pretty impossible to see, I'll be honest, but if you shoot exactly where I do and then reload the Wonder Weapon, you will grab Mr. Peaks. The next Mr. Peaks is at the Cosmodrome. This one is actually right next to where the TED trial normally spawns. It's on top of this light post. Also at Cosmodrome in the support systems room. This room is where you get the canister and you have clouds to break the window. Inside this zombie spawn window, on top of the filing cabinet, is the next Mr. Peaks. The next one is actually in Ashwood. This one is another one that's pretty impossible to see. Again, if you just shoot exactly where I'm shooting, you should hit it. I ended up taking like 3 different times to actually try to get this, but it's inside this top broken side of the church. And again, in Ashwood over at the Rabbit Alley, there's this broken building on top of a ledge. You can look through the broken side of the building, and Mr. Peaks will be sitting on the staircase. The next Mr. Peaks can be found inside the cabin at Blackwater Lake. If you go upstairs next to Speed Cola, there's a window, and Mr. Peaks will actually be sitting inside the toilet. And again, inside the fog area over near Blackwater Lake. The next Mr. Peaks can be found on the corner of this building, next to the same building you start the RC Easter egg. The final Mr. Peaks can be found on top of this highway sign on the diner. This is the one I was talking about earlier that doesn't actually spawn in until round 20 or later. What I would recommend is getting all the other Mr. Peaks before you do this one, because obviously you have to wait for your Ether Shroud to recharge. Now that you have all 10 Mr. Peaks, you can head back to the farm. On the left side of the garage building, the shed, or whatever you want to call it, is the green portal. You can now interact with this portal to start the trial for the third relic. This one is probably the hardest one so far. Every time you shoot your gun, you are going to lose 100 points. Don't worry, if you get down to 0 points, you can still shoot your gun, so it's not like eventually you can't shoot your gun at all. Also, there will be a ton of zombies and doppelgas, but it's the same concept as the other ones except for the point thing. Just kill all the zombies on round 2 and round 4. There will be HVT doppelgas that you have to take out. And at the end of the trial, you have unlocked the third relic in Black Ops 7 Zombies Curse Mode. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys soon as we find all these other relics, man.